Hi, greetings, Three Fates Oracle here. Time to rattle some bones. So I'd like to do just a general collective reading today. I will get started in a second here, just kind of centering Hare Krishna. All praise to the Most High. Calling all of my highest and best spirit guides, angels, and ancestors to guide me to the highest and best messages for the collective today. Hare Krishna. Okay. Grounding out and so welcome. Highest and best spirit guides, what do we have today? We have moth energy coming out first. Thank you, Spirit. What else for the collective? Shark energy coming out. Thank you. Oh, too much, Spirit, too much. And unicorn energy coming out today. So we've got some really beautiful animal spirit energy supporting us today. And thank you, Spirit. And we will get into the tarot now and see what messages the Most High has for us. Thank you. We have moon energy coming out first here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. Somebody's hiding something. What else? Thank you. Abundance is coming with the Ten of Cups. What other messages that really wanted to go? You will need temperance in this situation. What else, Spirit? Does our collective need to know today? Any more messages for the collective? Thank you. Eight of Pentacles coming out. You know how to make the connection between these things that are coming out. What else, Spirit, does our collective need to know today? Thank you. Daughter of Wands coming out. Thank you, Spirit. Two more, please. What does the collective need to know today? Thank you. The sun coming out. And two more came out with the Daughter of Cups and the Mother of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles energy here. And we actually have the Father of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so lots of fire energy here today. So let's go ahead and dive in. Moth energy. This is really about transformation, going through some kind of transformation. Unicorn, heavy spiritual energy, spiritual gifts coming out. So let's see what we have with this moth energy. So the moth is about transformation, but also this, you may be looking for quick solutions to whatever you're dealing with right now. And so you may be experiencing some burnout. Remember, things are complex. They're not complicated, they're complex. There might be a lot to them, like the web, right? Okay. And you know, everybody is going to have to go through this difficult journey. I mean, we have things that we need to do. We have things we need to complete here. And we can't really, you know, slough it off. Like, you know, don't spend too much time wishing things were different. If you're being really challenged right now, you're supposed to be being challenged right now. Okay. Shark energy, turned right to it. So directness, revealing the true nature and desire. So sharks are only dangerous when we don't acknowledge them. So something big needs to be exposed. I'm feeling pulled to this card again with this big secret. Something needs to be exposed. You might be having a hard time being honest either with yourself or others. You might feel stuck in the throat chakra. This has been coming up a lot lately in the readings that I've been doing. The energy is like, you know, you may be tempted to pretend like nothing is wrong, okay? But there is. So you need to speak up about it, okay? So when this is in balance, this is very captivating and intriguing. When it's out of balance, this is that sneaky, deceptive energy, you know, kind of maybe even lying to yourself, okay? Right? And then we have unicorn energy right behind it. So this is really about connecting with source, connecting with divinity. Get into your spiritual practice. Seek God, pray, read your spiritual texts, meditate, okay? You might be questioning whether something is real or not as well, okay? So, you know, we need to trust ourselves. So trust that quiet inner voice. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and the overthinking. You need to be, you're waking up to the divinity in yourself. Okay, this is about opening your third eye, connecting with your ancestors, connecting with spirit, connecting with God, however you term it, nature, the universe, connect, okay? It will bring you clarity. Moving into the tarot, let's start with the Father of Pentacles because that came out at the bottom of the deck, and that's the general environment for this, which is all about being steady work, moving forward, entrepreneurship. But it might seem like it's tedious and boring, but there's a lot of passion here. Okay, so tapping into your passion for what you want to do. Really focusing on stability. Okay. So with the moon coming out here, you know, this is about facing your fear. Again, with the moth, I'm just feeling this connection to the moth and even with the unicorn, right? Like face those fears, face that uncertainty, the duality, okay? It's like, this is where your fears might live, but we have to face fear to move past it. As soon as you face fear, it loses its power. It's only scary because you keep turning your back on it. And these are universal forces, okay? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is really about your destiny, about where you're supposed to go. You're being divinely guided here. Okay, this is fate. All right, you can't stop it. All right, the wheel is gonna turn, guys. The wheel is going to turn, and I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, the moon, the moth here, before the Four of Cups, like whatever is done in the dark is going to come to light. So if you like, this is about greed and, you know, being discontented with what you have. Maybe it looks nice on the surface, but something is hidden underneath, and it doesn't, you're not happy where you're at. So be careful about taking what you have for granted and really examine where you are. And whatever's done in the dark is going to come to the light. You cannot hide. You cannot hide from the truth. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Okay? Once you realize this, you will find your radiant energy. Okay? The goal will be realized if you use temperance. So yeah, make sure that you are really using your intuition. Use your intuition. Remember, there are external forces at play. We can only see so much around us as humans. That doesn't mean that's the only thing that is there. This is really about healing this negative perspective, healing this lack mindset, healing this isolation that you may be feeling. You are not alone. Okay. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, sorry. So yeah, you have some kind of skill. You are a master of your craft if you lean into what you're supposed to be doing. If you quit thinking that everything is greener on the other side, if you stop taking things for granted, if you see how abundant you are, right? If you get that clarity, right, you become a master of your craft. Strong foundation. That's what you want, is the strong foundation. Underneath that is the strength. So heavy with the fire energy here in this reading. There's a lot of fire here. Maybe start a new hobby or go think about what made you happy when you were younger and maybe lean into that a little bit more. With the Daughter of Wands, you have this clear vision. You're very passionate. Okay, and you may not be getting your abundance until later in life, and that's okay. We all do things at our own pace. That is completely okay. Don't let anybody tell you different. And this is really a spiritual awakening that we're experiencing right now. We're leveling up, and we need to get rid of these illusions that we have. We need to shatter the illusion so we can really step into our abundance, right? Be like those little whispers that you get, they're not nothing. That's your intuition speaking. If you tap into it, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Then we get the Sun. Vitality, enlightenment, right? If you step into your gifts, right, you will get this radiant joy, this embodiment of what you're supposed to be doing. Daughter of Cups. Creativity, don't be afraid of your emotions. They're not bad. They don't need to be scary. It's okay. It's okay. Get outside, ground, feel what you need to feel. Try to pull them apart, okay? I know conflict is hard. It's okay, right? Try not to turn a blind eye to what you're being shown. As I'm looking at this, it's like the illusions are breaking down and somebody is really waking up to who they are, and it's painful, and they've maybe taken a lot for granted, right? And because they don't know their own power. They don't know their own power. Okay, so trust yourself. Trust yourself. Read, journal, read spiritual texts, seek spiritual guidance from somebody who knows what they're doing, somebody that you trust, okay? And I mean, this is how you get into your Mother of Wands energy, this attractive, vibrant energy with a family coming first, being protective, overcoming this pain, overcoming these emotional blockages, finding clarity, trusting yourself, okay? Trusting yourself. Okay, let's get a couple clarifying cards here. I'm just going to clear ground real quick here. Thank you. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. Let's give some clarity. What is this Four of Cups? So Journey came out immediately, but it kind of fell. So let's see. What's this Four of Cups, Spirit? What is this Four of Cups? Rebirth. Rebirth. They can't see what they have because they're going through this rebirth. They're on a rebirthing journey. Okay, that's what's happening that's what's going on. We're experiencing this rebirth. Okay, tell me more about this moth energy and this illusion. Tell me more about, thank you. Oh my gosh, so much. So many. Okay, again with the sun. The sun came out again. The sun came out again, and then cultivate right underneath it. Okay, yeah, and being sensitive. Okay, so yes, this is an invitation. This is an invitation to cultivate your gifts. This is an invitation to really dive into this rebirth, to really dive into your journey, to get your abundance, to trust your gifts, trust your ancestors, trust the process, feel the ick, stop taking things for granted, get that good vision. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. I'm curious about this. The sun came out again here, so I just want to see what this is saying about this sun energy because it came out twice. So teacher, actor, lover, leader, warmth, charisma, right? Narcissism is the shadow of this. So again, taking things for granted. If you do that, you're not in your sun energy. Okay, this is an opportunity to release your ego tendencies. Where is your ego showing up? The ego is, everybody thinks it's this dirty word. The ego is just like protective. It's trying to protect the illusion that you've built up of what you think is real. Okay, so what are you not seeing clearly? What might you be afraid of? What might you be doubting? What might you be doubting that you should not be doubting? Okay, and then the two Taurus came out right after that. Don't mistake your stubbornness for strength. Okay, we get stuck, we like dig in our heels. I'm not gonna do it, right? Try not to do that. Remember that matter is created by the mother. Okay. Yeah. So this is an invitation to see things more clearly, to really see where maybe you have thought that things are going to be green, like the grass is greener on the other side, or been taking things for granted and not tapping into your intuition, not tapping into your gifts, and it's blocking your abundance. So the abundance is here. I see a ton of abundance here, lots of fire, lots of light. And maybe you're just struggling to see it right now, but it's there. So the best thing to do is meditate, get into some kind of practice of some kind, even if you're only doing it for like 5-10 minutes a day. It's about doing it consistently and trusting your intuition. Trust that little voice inside that is talking to you. Oh, my thing is, okay. Trust your inner voice. Really take a step back and look at what you have at your disposal, because there are some really heavy gifts here. And there's a lot of abundance here. And this is about trust. This is about trusting yourself. Trusting yourself and being aware of what you have. Okay. Yeah. So I'm kind of curious. I don't want to go too long or anything or be like boring necessarily, but I just feel like maybe there are some archetypes at play here, and maybe spirit, what archetypes are at play? Yes, the womb. So we're in this womb. You're in this womb space. Okay, what other archetypes might be? We need to find love. There's love here. You're learning how to love. Oh, that's so beautiful, you guys. You're learning how to love. You're learning how to trust. You are doubting yourself, and you don't need to. Don't doubt what you have. Okay, don't let your mind play tricks on you. It's all here. You have everything you need, and you're just doubting it. Don't let doubt steal your abundance. Don't let doubt steal your abundance. Okay? Yeah, I mean, this is really, you've got everything going for you guys. Whoever this is for, collective. I hope this resonates with you, and be well and prosper.